Yeah, it's like only real ones get it.
Get it.
I don't get it.
It's like a
Yeah, I know.
yeah, it's like a really hidden reference. It's hard to get. Those with a high IQ will understand Rick and Morty. Did No Fear make the thing yet? Let me ask him. Oh. Oops. And I queued the goats. Now press F1. What is that? Pawsman Christmas?
Christmas, just a week away. Can you believe it, guys?
I love goodness.
Pawsman Olive is crazy.
What does the olive even mean? I don't even know.
I assume it's a reference to Golov.
Can you go live, please?
The last one is kind of insane. Why is that a thing? Can you explain, please?
What is that? I can't look at
Exactly
it.
what it looks like.
I can't look at it for
exactly-
long because it's like behind my game. Can you describe it for me?
Yeah. Picture Pawsman as a woman of the faith.
that's a bit taken, but
I'm picturing it. I think I'm more confused than I was before.
Pawsman hijab is actually insane. Why does that exist?
representation.
Have fun. Oh my goodness. Rust. Adrian. Thank you.
I get number 2.
I get number 2.
That sounds tasty.
I don't think I've ever consumed pumpkin in any form.
Ever?
I don't think so. I have no recollection of doing it.
No pumpkin spice latte?
No, I don't think I've ever been to like where do you buy those, like Starbucks?
Who is Patrick, please? This is a sniper. This is a sniper. This is Adrian. Someone named themselves Patrick, please. Reveal yourself.
Like a witch hunt.
Is it actually? Or is he just gonna
There's no
terrorize
way.
my Elos?
There's no way.
It's okay. Oh, I'm gonna...
Not yet. It's on my list. I hear it's very good. Lots of lore, though.
It's like the...
Oh, sometimes I just see things I've never seen before.
What is that, maybe? Am I muted?
Lost it.
Hi, Lexi.
I can't. I don't know. When you said that, it immediately made me start thinking about the comment maybe the other day. Where like, it's insane how fast you can wipe the smile off my face.
When who said what? When I said something?
No, in time like maybe said something, and then you said like hi, locked in, and he just went so quiet.
He's muted.
Oh, right. I'm not paying attention.
But I had forgotten that happened. Thank you for
Oh,
reminding me of my ire
he was
and resentment.
intoxicated. Oh, sorry.
Was that when we were drunk? That explains why I don't remember it very well.
Oh, yeah. You had gotten chosen several times to like take an extra drink or something. Pretty sure I have it recorded because I have
Oh,
Discord
Lord.
in my VODs.
Hi, pig. That's not good. That's so unlucky. Uh, Wait, I'm out.
Let's go.
Oh! I'm dead, that's what I am.
That's not good.
No. Pets, 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 pets.
Like, why is there a guy there? I don't know.
Yes. Yes.
Is that you, Patrick, please? Oh, it's not you. Who is this? listen to this.
I just got a very good like stronghold to finish. Hold on.
Oh, now get insane strays. Okay, well I couldn't have won because I had one fire res.
Got another lava housing.
That's...
I feel like I've received like my fucking monthly quota of pets in the past like 2 days.
Goodbye. Hi Disney.
Good job.
It is like
Thank you for the most.
858 stronghold into 1004 finish. Is that good? You think?
Wait, that's
It's
in
kind of crazy though.
Yeah, sorry. What was the? How long was the total split?
The what split?
The total thing.
Like a minute, 1 minute and 5 seconds, I think.
Yeah, that's. I feel like I would only get that if it's like ocean exposed, like portal room. And I already have everything pre-crafted. That's really good.
That is with death reset.
What?
Wow.
You're goated.
Yeah,
That's
it's
yummers.
actually insane. I remember like really long ago when I think I lost over a minute to death reset. Yeah, that's really good actually.
Oh.
Bro, XQC on Drowned? I would never imagine seeing that. It's insane.
Are they there?
Yeah. That's actually insane.
Two dumbasses.
In 18.
They got a fucking cyber truck wrapped in the fucking Drowned photo. He has his hands up and like there's the American flag.
I would be scared to drive a Cybertruck.
Why?
Because if you get in a collision, you're like dead. There's no crumple zone.
Isn't it like it's not gonna just like you know, if you like crash it, it's just gonna stay in place? No?
Do you
It'll
know
stop more
what
suddenly.
crumple zones are?
No?
Basically, crumple zones makes the entire car crumple, so to speak. which means that the car takes like way more damage. But the purpose of those is that the car is gonna absorb the impact instead of you. Because the car is like metal, but you're kind of like a bag of tomato sauce. So they decided that it's better if as much as possible the collision is absorbed by the car, even if the car is then gonna be like way more broken. But like without crumple zones, yeah, the car's gonna be seemingly like undamaged, but you're gonna get way more of an impact.
Like the belt and stuff. It's gonna like. We're gonna have,
Well,
like,
it will, but the belt isn't gonna be as good as a belt plus crumple zones. Like, basically, a crumple zone will make a certain, like, you'll go from a certain speed to 0 in a longer period of time, which means that the acceleration, or like the acceleration your body, like the force your body experience is gonna be lower. The seat belt does help with that to an extent, but it's not at all like enough. Basically, crumple zones just make any form of car crash really much more survivable.
Yeah, but
Because
like,
the force.
what's gonna hurt you? Like, it's not gonna suffocate you. It's not like you're just like.
I mean, if you get in an accident, right? Let's assume that you're going a certain speed and then you crash into something. So you're going a certain speed and then now suddenly you're at a standstill, right? The faster you reach that standstill, the higher the deacceleration for that very brief moment of time is. And the higher the acceleration, the higher the force. And the thing is that force damages things. It damages your organs. It can break. I mean, like for example, if the seatbelt pulls on you too hard, like you could have ribs break off and puncture your lungs. Like,
but that's like all it does, no? It's gonna break your ribs.
You get a whiplash. Like if the seatbelt holds you back too hard, you could break your neck. Like there's so many different damages that could occur in a frontal collision. Like it's not just broken ribs. You could get like collapsed lungs. Like
Oh, yeah,
it's hard to.
Yeah, that's true. That's actually true.
Yeah, also, like I mentioned, like whiplash. Whiplash is obviously more severe if you get hit from the back, but it can happen from the front too, especially if you don't have crumple zones. So yeah, like it's just you're much more prone to get injured or even die if you're in a car accident and your car doesn't. I mean, yeah, I'm guessing I get the impression that you've understood the part, which is without crumple zones, you're gonna experience bigger G-forces, and it's more.
I mean,
why are higher forces or why are high forces dangerous? I could like, I guess I could like try to like Google it, like what kind of injuries do you get from that, but it's a lot.
Isn't it like still gonna absorb the force? It has to go
I mean,
through, like the whole.
That's, I mean, you're right in that the car will absorb it, so that the force that is being exerted upon the car will go into the car. But the problem is that the force is then going to be exerted on whatever is inside the car, which is you. And the thing is that you're gonna like, you are going to go from full speed to 0, no matter what. So we want to make that process as slow as possible, because the slower it is, the more survivable it's gonna be, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I haven't seen like anything about the setup.
Oh. I think living a car crash is a good thing. So making it not live is a bad thing. That's my thoughts.
I agree.
You're a genius.
So freaking base.
Dude, this guy's freaking smart.
You can go ahead and get something done.
There's also probably just countless studies showing more injured or more likely to die driving in a car that doesn't have crumple zones, I'm pretty sure. So like, even if I can't explain the science behind it, I'm pretty sure there's just statistics to back it up.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Couldn't you like suspension, or like if you hit something like with your front of the car, It, like,
Oh, by the way,
obstructs
I just kind of googled like common injuries from car accidents. Traumatic brain injury, chest injury, whiplash, facial trauma, loss of limb, spinal disc herniation, shoulder impingement syndrome, I don't know what that is, spinal cord injury, knee injury, soft tissue injury, end
but-
organ damage, laceration, bruise, broken bones, internal bleeding, concussion.
That's enough.
Sorry.
Yeah, but you're not gonna like get like bruises. I mean, you're gonna get bruises. But like, there's like nothing that's gonna like pierce you, if you know what I mean.
I mean,
If it doesn't-
like,
if the car
assuming
doesn't
that
break,
assuming that the seatbelt holds, do you think you're gonna be unhurt if you have a
No,
seatbelt, like two
the
seatbelts
seatbelt is
pushed
gonna
back
hurt
at you extremely hard? I mean, it could.
Why are we arguing about science? Sorry.
I'm
I
not,
don't
like,
think it's so
asking,
much
I'm
as
not
an
arguing.
argument as just trying to understand. I think it's educational.
Science poingus.
Science
I'm
Wingus.
sorry if it's experienced as like hostile.
No, I'm not trying to argue. I'm just like,
Hi, Cake.
But yeah, it's, I don't know, or like whiplash type injuries, or I mean, yeah, you can probably get internal bleedings. Like, let's say your ribs break, those could like nick arteries and shit.
I mean, that's like for sure gonna happen if the car like doesn't absorb the pressure, and like the belt stops you. You're just gonna get broken ribs.
Yeah. I don't know how good you are at math, but like a sort of an explanation, like a mathematical explanation I got from a teacher once that really stuck with me was like to actually analyze the math finally, which is that like the force you experience is mass multiplied by speed by acceleration. So you go from, let's say, I don't know, 100 kilometers an hour to 0. That's then 100, like over a certain amount of time, right? There's an acceleration. So we can reduce the force by either reducing the mass, but we can't really ask all car drivers to go on a diet, right? Obviously, it's good if you do, but that's not really realistic. So then we either want to decrease the speed, or then we want to decrease the acceleration. Acceleration is speed over time, speed difference over time. So either if we decrease the speed difference, and that's why lower speed limits are good for like survivability, or we can because it's speed divided by time. So if time is bigger, that means acceleration is lower. So the longer time we can make this entire deacceleration take, the lower the force the person is going to experience will be. Because like if you go from 100 kilometers an hour to 0 in 1 second, you're going to experience a force that's twice that of if you went from 0 or from 100 to 0 in 2 seconds. Because the force you experience is inversely proportional to the time that the acceleration takes. And the crumple zones means that you start to deaccelerate as soon as the impact occurs, but there's like a meter-ish of crumple distance of the front of the car that is just, it's going to actively deaccelerate you, but it's also going to not completely just be rigid and stop stop crumpling, but it's going to do a full crumple motion, which is going to make the entire deacceleration take longer. And
Yeah,
as such, the force.
Isn't like the issue with that and like the fire that breaks can like break and then go inside the car?
Yeah, the way that the modern cars are made is that the very like almost like the skeleton, like the structural almost shell or like where you sit, that part is very, very hard. But then everything outside it, where like the engine and the wheels are, those are softer. So the main part that you're sitting inside is built to not crumple. It's meant to be as hard as possible, but it's only like immediately in front of you. But everything from that shell until the very front of the car is meant to crumple. It's meant to be much more flexible.
Yeah, I mean, like, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, so like the part where you're sitting, like where your legs are, that part is not meant to crumple. That one is built to be as resistant as possible. But everything from like the pedals up until the very front of the car, like the entire engine space, is meant to crumple because the engine is not as important as the human. So yeah, basically you will deaccelerate over a much larger time, which means the force experience is much less if you do have crumple zones. But the Cybertruck does not have those, so you're gonna go from 100 to 0 much faster because there's not as much of this crumpling, so to speak, this where it gives way or whatever. And because of that, the force you will experience will be briefer. It won't last as long, but it'll be much higher and as such much more lethal. there's been like some posts and whatever about like the Cybertruck being in an accident with like another car or whatever, and you see that the Cybertruck looks almost undamaged, where the other car is just completely totaled. But then you also find out that, oh, the Cybertruck driver is the only person who got injured. It's like a car is meant to crumple and it can look like it's been a really bad accident, but in actuality it's not that bad of an accident. The cars are designed to do that. But it's also why it's so funny when you see people online. I think Elon Musk himself has like bragged about how durable the Cybertruck is, and he's like, look at this car after an accident, it's barely untouched, and everyone just comments and are like, do you not, like, you own Tesla, or not own it, but like you're how do you not know how crumple zones work? I don't know.
Well, if you don't get into a car accident, you don't have to worry about it.
Well, I mean, I don't know, does he still own Tesla? I don't know if he does.
Probably.
But at least he's like heavily involved with it. And like, how can you be so involved with a car company without understanding such a?
I mean, he probably
crucial
does.
thing?
It's probably just like marketing.
I doubt it. I don't know. Elon Musk is not.
I mean, it is like it. Like people who don't know will just like look at it and, you know, oh, that's more durable. And, like survival.
Well, yeah, but I feel like that wouldn't be legal. He's basically advertising a car that's more dangerous.
Well,
And he's
is there a law
advertising the
against
part that. I don't know about the US, but in Sweden, I have a very hard time believing that a car without crumple zones would ever become road legal.
I mean, the US
Like
is just, you know, it's the US.
Is there a law? No, there isn't, because he's a billionaire, which means laws don't apply to him.
Dude, how did the Cybertruck like even get legal? Because I swear, like the first time it appeared, like 4 years ago or something, everyone said that's like not legal to drive. I swear, like everyone said it. You know, just like, dude, just buy that. Why?
Have you seen the fucking, what's it called? Like the video of the pedo getting caught and then like driving away in the most Looney Tune fucking car. And that's like no way that's straight legal, but apparently it is. Like, I don't know, the law in the US. Like I don't remember what the car was called. It, like looks just like. Like I'm making no one discuss. But I mean, I guess it is. It's fucking like you get into a car crash and you just die. But also that the car doesn't go that fast, so.
Yeah, modern, like the crumple zones in modern cars can apparently, quote unquote, absorb up to about 25% of the impact. Which might not sound like a lot, but you have to keep in mind that what is or isn't survivable isn't linear. Like basically there's a certain amount up to which you could experience and just kind of not care. And then pretty soon thereafter you would probably feel it and maybe get injured, and then not soon thereafter you die. Like it's not linear. So yeah, I'm trying to think about like getting a reference about it, like the mathematical numbers. Because like I remember in Sweden, to be able to get your driver's license or to even be able to do the driving test, you have to take like 2 like full day risk evaluation courses, so to speak, that talks in depth about several things. And you also get to try like driving a car high speed and then slamming the brakes without ABS on, on like a really slippery area just to experience how like the car can lose control and shit. But it was pretty interesting, and I think it's good that it's part of getting a driver's license in Sweden. But we talked about like the relative weight and shit like that, and it was like if you were to go a frontal collision going like 30 kilometers an hour, a phone that weighs like 200 grams, if it hit you in the back of the head, it would feel like 12 kilograms or something. Like, just get a reference of how the acceleration can make things feel heavier.
Yeah, I don't think we do that here, like anything like that.
Yeah. I remember talking to someone about like the driving test and whatnot in the US, and apparently like in some states your parents can like sort of go in and like ensure, so to speak, that you know the laws of traffic, and then you like don't have to do the theoretical test. You can just go right on to the practical. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's it. That's what it's done like for them. And then in Sweden you need to do obviously both theoretical and practical, but you also need to do a total of 3 full day like courses and educations about various risk evaluations and such.
Yeah, that's kind of stupid. You know what?
But yeah, as you can probably tell, I'm pretty much a like science nerd, like maths and physics and shit. And so crumple zones and all of that has fascinated me quite a bit.
A guy in Aiden Russia. If you guys don't vote for Trump, America is fucked. Alright.
What's the like? Okay, maybe I shouldn't make this political. Never mind.
Go ahead. Go
I
on.
was gonna ask like, what's like the overall opinion of Kamala Harris?
Easily better than Trump, so I mean,
I feel like it would unironically be better to just not have a president for 4 years than to have Trump. So
not bad though. I remember when she was in the 2016 primary, and yeah, 2016 primary, 2020. I think 2016 too. I did this in school, but I did like a report on her, and she has like background in like law. I mean, people
oh
don't
yeah,
like her
wasn't
because
she like an ex like prosecutor or whatever?
she was the Attorney General for California, which is like a big role, but people didn't like that. She put a lot of people away for like petty like weed crimes. She chose to prosecute them. I don't know how that is like her decision or whatever, but people don't like that. She definitely is more qualified than
Was?
most people.
How can like
I don't know. She's like decently
Trump-
progressive.
for
Was?
president if he's like a
Felon?
yeah?
I mean, the thing is, like, he's all the conservatives have left. Everyone's like tripled down on just him. So if he if he stops running, then they have like nobody. They can't rally behind anyone. Like their whole party is basically like all in on him. Even people that hated him, like JD Vance, realize that the only way a conservative can win right now is with Trump. So
Hey,
Yeah.
JD Vance was like a
You lost.
like
You
a
got me. You gained so much time on me.
leftist, like a huge leftist.
no,
Well, yeah. No.
no.
Oh yeah, that's something that's
JD
really
Vance is not
interesting.
leftist.
I'm really curious what kind of like viewpoint like people who live in the US have on this, but this is something that Sweden,
Right.
very unfortunately, almost feels like we're kind of in the process of turning towards, because the most like far right party in Sweden has like started doing shit with the disinformation and that type of stuff. So we really see like how it affects media, and the US is a prime example, which basically is that the right owns like the vast majority of media and they control it. but because they have control over
Like,
the
I'm so
media,
far
they've been
behind
able to
here.
perpetuate the image that the left owns the media. So like
Yeah.
literally they own the media, but they've been able to perpetuate the idea that they don't. So there's so much just like misinformation being intentionally spread. But if you ever like, it's just misinformation, they're like, what do you mean the left owns the media? And it's like, no, they just don't. That's just not the case.
You should have seen this one conservative, like one of the biggest billionaire investors in like politics for conservatives.
I don't know how
Peter
many
Thiel.
explosives I've had.
He
I think I've had like
he
7.
said recently that right now America is like 1920s Germany, and that we need like strong conservative leadership to come to forefront to like unite our country.
I don't know what they're yapping about.
Kind of like
so-
an insane comparison to make. Just be like, yeah, we should elect our
It's
own
kind of
leader.
chill though. I can like
Kinda
listen
like a
in.
weird thing to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
That
like the
too,
state of the
which is, like-
conservative party is that Trump said, oh yeah, if you elect me, you won't have to vote anymore. Like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah, like the sheer amount of things that he's literally like explicitly said, and people just kind of look over. That's the thing. Like, there's so many like insane shit he does, and obviously some of it does get media attention, but like the mainstream media, a lot of them just like ignore or try to like sweep it under the rug because the right owns the media, and it's like that's starting to become a problem in Sweden as well. We have some independent media that it truly is neutral, but obviously they are like the far right is doing everything they can to discredit those, so people don't believe it. And it's I've seen like reports by people who analyze democracy in countries, and really like found and like being able to document and state how anti-democratic behavior such as the spreading of disinformation is something that alt-right movements tend to do a lot.
It's been like this since like 2015, 2016 in the US. We had like huge disinformation campaigns by Russia and on like Facebook. But no, like the conservative, like their whole like plan is basically saying, oh yeah, all media is dishonest, so we'll make our own. And then they push whatever they want up there, and they're not like held accountable, and they can say whatever they want. So a lot of times they'll just lie for fun, because like why wouldn't you? But that's also kind of just like grifting is still like a huge way that conservative like people get attention, is that they'll just like lie, and it doesn't matter because they'll just lie all the time, and then eventually they'll be right on one of their lies, and then or eventually like one of their crazy claims will be true, and then they'll just delete all the ones that weren't true, so that you don't like remember. It's kind of like been the meta for a while. But yeah, people just distrust any like news sources, even like AP and like super objective, unbiased media. They just don't care because it's not like super conservative.
I just queued the
That's
goats.
the whole point of spreading like misinformation, is that like over time people basically start to feel that like they literally like they don't know what sources to trust, and they literally like can't even like find it out. So they don't even bother being like critical of different sources, and they just decide what they're gonna believe and just go with it. And that really is a big part of the problem. Like that's the whole thing. Like it's so literally anti-democratic to spread the misinformation.
It's horrible. Yeah. It really is just crazy how all like the Conservative Party was basically forced to just all in on like Donald Trump, who was like maybe the worst thing ever. The problem is like when Donald Trump can't run anymore, whether if he wins, gets another 4 years or whatever, like who do they have that can do what Trump does? Nobody. Like, and there's no like he doesn't have like a solid VP or like a second pick. Like there's no one else who like.
Thank you, Paul.
Yeah, well,
As
that's the
his
thing,
goal.
I think
that's
you're
sort
lying,
of the
though.
benefit of like that's the thing. The difference between like Democratic leaders and Republican leaders is that Democratic leaders actually have policy, and if someone
My
is to replace
speedruns
them, it also
are
has really agreeable
awfully-
with policy. But then when it comes to the right, they don't like they don't
They
really
don't have policy. They just have like the like we don't like immigrants.
obviously
We don't like
have-
woke. We don't like
Yeah,
political
exactly.
correctness.
Like they obviously have
We
their
like money.
values, which is those,
Yeah.
but they also recognize that they can't publicly state those values like bluntly because you know it's shunned supposedly. So they have to always like word it around there, but that just results in them never having any consistent policies. Which is why, like, you don't really follow someone for their policies, you follow them because it's a cult.
Well, no, like Trump's VP pick was like maybe the worst VP pick ever.
No, he wanted
It's
to.
so bad.
He wanted to choose
The couch
Doug
fucker?
Burgum or whatever, but his like 2 sons chose great events.
Well, I mean, he still chose. I could be unconvinced, but like he still chose JD Vance.
Yeah, but
And
like
now he has like
wanted,
the worst
his
VP
two
pick
sons
ever.
Yeah, Doug Bergen. He wanted to choose that guy, like a billionaire or whatever, like an American businessman, a politician.
Yeah, having a billionaire as a vice president is surely a good idea.
Every politician is like a.
I mean, it's better than
multimillionaire.
JD Vance.
I mean, JD Vance is not like him.
Yeah, don't let him go near a fucking couch or a dolphin.
Yeah. I think Kamala will probably win. Because she's not old, so she can like actually debate and she can, you know, have like positions on shit and not embarrass herself all the time.
Yeah,
And
also
she has like a
JD
huge
Vance-
cult following because of the brat shit, which is good.
JD Vance was a Trump hater. I hated Trump. First of all, there was like
I mean, everyone
Yeah,
is a
like
Trump
it's-
hater, but they don't have a choice anymore. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's Trump or
The-
Democrats.
sorry, yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but the thing that's really interesting, especially like for me, like looking at American politics out of my like perspective, so to speak, is that Sweden definitely is nowhere near as bad as the US when it comes to like disinformation and stuff like that. But the farmost party, or like rightmost party, whatever, is definitely trying to move politics in that direction. Like they're doing everything they can to discredit genuine, unbiased media and that type of stuff. And recently, they were uncovered, like basically beyond like what you can deny, to be financing like disinformation factories, whatever you call it.
Yeah.
And that like it was so like undeniable that they ended up just confirming it, and that became like a huge deal. But like it really like a scandal, and I'm pretty sure they lost some ground in like the most recent election because of that. But even then, like relative to that, they still somehow managed to kind of like sweep it under the rug a little bit, which is such a shame because like this needs to be like focused on so much more because it's literally a threat to democracy.
Yeah, but people don't care about democracy. They care
Yeah,
about like what they want winning. That's like the whole thing with conservatives in like America is that
Yeah.
they don't really care about democracy. They care about being able to do what they want. You know, like all they wanted. Like think about like how Elon Musk has like how he has changed Twitter, right? He freed the bots that will spam pro-Trump shit or like racist shit or whatever. He unbanned all of them, and he unbanned all of the Nazi accounts like Nick Fuentes. And then he banned people from saying cis or banned people from
Oh
talking
yeah,
about
that's insane
shit
too.
like
The
that.
fucking free speech absolutists that will ban literally anything he even slightly disagrees with.
Because no, well,
That's
that's all
ridiculous.
conservatives. None of them are about free speech. They all say they're about individual rights, but then you get like, oh, trans rights or like gay marriage. Like, actually, no, the government should decide if you can do that.
Yeah,
They don't. They don't actually have morals, you know. They just like they're just like a very similar group of like white racist dudes who want to shoot their guns and have no black
Yeah.
people in their community. And
Like,
so they
they
vote on
only-
things that'll help that.
Yeah, exactly. They only perpetuate the politics that benefits them then and there. Like one really interesting example I've seen too is like for example, they're only capitalist if it benefits them. Like because you've seen incidents, I think it was during the pandemic, where like a shit ton of like or a big group of nurses left a hospital and started working at a different one because they got offered better pay. And they were hired under these kinds of contracts where like it can just be like the contract has to be ended whenever without any like terms or whatever. And obviously the purpose of that is so the company can just hire them without any of the contracts or whatever, and it's really capitalistic and it's generally bad against the person who takes the job, the employee. But then in this one case, it happened to benefit the employee because they could just quit and go to a better place with better pay. But then this company went to like a course. I don't know how it works exactly in the US, but they went to like a course or whatever and tried to order these employees to not be allowed to leave and not be allowed to work for this other company or whatever. And it's literally like they want capitalism, so like they can hire people under like without contracts and shit like that when it benefits them. But the instant that they're on the receiving end of capitalism, then they don't want capitalism anymore. They want regulations and such. And it's so blatant. It's so incredibly obvious that they do not have policies except for whatever benefits them at the moment.
Yeah, that's kind of always how it works in
Yeah.
capitalism. It's
And-
just how the system is.
Yeah, but the thing that is so crucial about specifically disinformation is that it's disinformation that allows this to work. It's disinformation that actually gets them some degree of votes, because if they were upfront and honest about it, they would lose their voters. But like they use disinformation is extremely anti-democratic tool to basically trick people into thinking that no, that's not what they're actually doing, even though it absolutely is.
I mean, in America, since there's only two parties, it's kind of like there's not really like there's only a few people that actually like vote for like things they care about. Most people are just like, oh yeah, I want to keep more of my money because I don't want to help anyone else, so I'm gonna vote conservative, so they lower my taxes. And they don't lower their taxes. They lower like billionaire taxes, but they're like, oh, I'll become a billionaire and then I'll benefit from this, and then they don't benefit from it. They just like pay the taxes that the billionaires should have had to, but you know, they like being cucks. They like licking boots, so it's just how it is. Let's chill. I got a Red Bull.
Yes! Sorry, I was excited.
Yeah, also that, which is like, there's only like 2 alternatives really in the US. Either they need to vote Trump or they need to vote like Democratic. And obviously, if you're a Republican on the Republican side, it's just Trump. That's the option. That's very different from Sweden, because in Sweden we have several parties. I think currently we have like, I think we have 8 different parties in parliament that all have a percentage of power proportional to how many votes they got. So like if I want to vote left, there's basically like 3 different parties that I can choose from. 2 that are purely like left, just focusing on left politics, and then 1 that is left but also very like environmentally oriented. And then on the right there's like a lot. So basically like there's a lot of different options for very specific angles.
I don't know where I am.
Yeah, we have 2 parties and both of them are just like the same. They're just like funded by billionaires and do whatever the companies want them to do. So it's kind of like an illusion of choice, but there's some. You basically just vote on like the social issues, right? You vote so people can, you know, not die when they have like a miscarriage, or you know, so they can get married while being gay, or so people can.
I'm gonna. I don't know where I am.
Get like contraceptives because conservatives want to ban that.
Contrag. Sorry, I just wanted to avoid
that's
them.
ridiculous.
Cool.
But yeah, that's definitely like, but it's also like how you vote, and then whoever gets the most votes, boom, they're just in power now, completely.
Nope.
But in
not
Sweden,
America.
Oh really?
America, the colleges vote, the districts.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, but like, oh, yeah, that system too, I think is fucked. But still, like whoever gets the most districts or whatever, you know, basically whoever quote unquote wins the election gets all the power. But in Sweden, it's like you vote and then you get power proportional to that. So let's say we have one party with like 40%, and then we have a couple other parties with different percentages. If like the one with 40% lays forth a decision, and then there's another party with like 10% that agrees with it, then they can vote it through, and then boom, the decision is done. But if they lay forward a decision and nobody else agrees with it, since they only have 40%, the decision doesn't go through. And if a lot of other parties kind of agree together on a decision against them, they can actually enforce decisions that the quote-unquote winner, or the one that has the most votes, doesn't agree with. So like the power is distributed proportional to the votes they got.
America we have our checks and balances too. So we have like the Senate and the House of Representatives and the President and the Supreme Court. So it's not like a lot of things like people want to codify Roe v. Wade so that we keep abortion rights for everyone, and we just can't do that really without getting like probably the shit suit out of you.
Well, yeah, but that too. Right? We like all of these parties are just for parliament level, but then we also have 2 other like options, or 2 other things that you vote on when you vote. So like you do 3 votes: 1 for parliament, 1 for like commune. I don't know what the correct English word is, and then 1 for like somewhat in between. I don't know. Like it's different like sizes of like, you know, 1 is the entire country, 1 is where the country is split up into maybe like 50 or something of these. I don't know what to call, like counties maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then 1 that is even smaller, and different decisions are on different levels. Like the parliament decides on the budget on almost everything, including like healthcare, but all the other healthcare related things are sort of decided by this like middle level. So it's not just parliament that makes those decisions. And then like you can have a leftist government, but then you can live in a county that's just like controlled by like a rightist movement or whatever. And I was thinking like, well, the US is sort of the same system, right? But it's worth pointing out that Sweden is about the size of like one of your states. So
I think like all of or most of Europe works like
yeah,
like Czechia works like that, Slovakia works like that.
Unlucky.
Oh yeah, my the keyboard order should be arriving relatively soon. It arrived in France, I think, because like first it went to like Europe, like Central or whatever. So it's in France, but then today I got that it's like supposedly deported. I think I got the message that it's deported from like the facility like 8 times today. I think that's a bug, I'm assuming, but yeah. So hopefully I should get that soon. And then it's a US layout, so that's gonna be interesting to get used to. But I think it's gonna be a lot better for coding.
Speaking of France, like that's the issue with this like system. Because like now in France, like there are like 3 different, what's it called? 3 different like sides or whatever, and they're like not gonna agree on like anything. So now for 4 years, we're just not gonna do anything.
I mean, I get that it's gonna be problematic that they're not gonna agree, but that problem isn't like the solution to that problem isn't to decrease representation.
Oh, but it's like
Alternative, I think.
Yeah, in
like-
Sweden there are basically 8 different parts instead of 2 or 3. It's like 8.
but it's like the issue with the system. It's like if they don't agree, like the majority will just like they need a majority or whatever, like pass something.
Well, it means the most popular things always win, though.
Yeah, but it's gonna be like if you have like 50-50, the right and the left. No, not like 50-50. You have like
You have like 60-40,
Like-
and whatever
no, you have,
side
like, you
is
have
in
3.
power always wins.
you have mid, you have like the middle, left, and the right.
Yeah, that's
like-
good.
Yeah, I don't know.
Way better than the alternatives, which is
Yeah,
having
again,
one
like
people decide
I agree that the
everything.
system isn't ideal, but it's not worse because it's a hard time making decisions, as opposed to the alternative, which is that like basically like almost 50% of the population are just not going to get a say at all, and the remaining 50%, a large chunk of them, aren't going to be entirely happy with the one option that they were given, basically.
Yeah,
Like it's not
yeah.
like that system is better just because the decisions are more efficient.
Speed.
There should be
I
some
hate
need for like
this.
compromise, considering they're representing like everyone in the country. You know,
Yeah.
fine. Better than people just not having any representation, which is like American system.
I mean, if it would have been like
Buddha.
majority would be the right, whatever, like the alt right, like the I forgot her name.
Le Pen.
Yeah, Le Pen. She would have been like in power because the majority would be that. But like I forgot what's it called. Like the leftist and the middle, they like split the votes. or whatever.
Dude, fucking okay. I just got fucking trolled out of an enter because like ghost block bullshit, and then when I coped, it's just an insta bastion.
And that's why I don't cope.
Never cope.
Yeah, I know.
Always
It's
lose.
rare for me to cope, like checking nethers. And that one specifically I just did because like I was literally as I was building the portal, I just got some like ghost bucket type bullshit. I don't know.
Have you guys played Make a Break?
What?
Make a Break?
No, I haven't tried it.
I just need to like stop freaking out on the trading hall and make sure that I have everything. Because I only had 4 explosives and what else? 1 fire res.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this. You know the fucking 130 like stable triple I got? I didn't get pearls or obby, but I did get over 2 stacks of string.
Oh yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yep, that's average.
It's freaking
Yeah,
huge.
it's a Pats.
Yeah, that's what I would have did.
What is that? I'm scared.
Oh my god.
I also need to stop getting nervous on measuring split. Now give me golds to queue against.
Oh my god. Blade just followed me. Yes!
I know we're at players. When is Gino getting released? Does anyone know?
When's what getting released?
Gino, the new character. Oh, August 27th. Oh, okay.
Yo, can y'all hop on speed typing the alphabet?
I'm washed.
Sure.
I need coat.
I'm washed ASF.
Speed typing the alphabet. I've never done that.
I did my first attempts today, and they were really bad.
What time did you get?
3.8 seconds. And that was after a
so
lot of
fast, did you
tries. 3.8 seconds.
Oh,
Pretty good.
mine. I just got it at 9.5 those first try.
Just
I think
got
my
a
first try was 9 too.
8.5.
Nice.
Yes!
I'm also
Yes.
really weirded out because it's like there's like 3 letters missing. I realize it's the English alphabet. So.
You can use Shift Enter to reset. I didn't figure that out until like 20 attempts in.
They are missing like 10 letters from the Czech like the Czech alphabet is so weird because like a lot of the letters are not even in the alphabet, but you just like use them. Like you don't say and you just say like I don't know. It's fucking stupid.
Sorry, Bloopy.
Ow.
Dude, I didn't even know how much of a difference like a nice toothbrush could make. I got a toothbrush that with like soft bristles, and it's like straight, and it's actually it feels so amazing on my teeth. It's like a different world. I'm never going back.
Oh my god, TLN chest actually exists? It's real? No way.
Aaron types the entire Hebrew alphabet. I can't. It's so funny.
Happened a different fucking script. Oh my god.
Yeah, I wasn't able to get less than like 6 seconds.
It's pretty
I
good.
know.
What's
Yeah,
the
also I
shortest
realized-
alphabet?
After doing like keyboard researching and I tried to buy one, I also bumped into a term called touch typing, and I kind of decided that I should learn that. So I realized I type with basically only like my what's it called, like the pointy finger, whatever it's called.
You hunt and
Index
peck?
finger.
You're a hunter and pecker?
Yeah, I've never like been taught proper like keyboard technique. I just type basically only with those. Sometimes using index finger, I think it's called like the longest one, and then also
Middle
sometimes
finger.
like and also middle finger, and then also thumb for space. But like that's it. It's basically only my like pointy finger. Dude, words English.
Dude,
I
Index
learned in
finger.
school. I learned in school.
That's the index finger. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought,
I think
yeah,
my
the reason that I'm only using index finger.
I think my pinky finger is like actually cosmetic. That motherfucker does not do anything. It just sits there and like dangles in the wind.
How do you press control?
I thought mine. I thought mine was cosmetic.
I use
until
like
I was
you know
playing
like the
Minecraft.
part of your palm that has like the bone sticking out.
Wait, really?
It's that part.
You're kidding.
What?
That's nuts.
You do not
I
press control with no finger. You do not
That's
do that.
insane.
I do.
Yeah,
oh,
you
wait,
guys are freaks.
Oh. I mean, I press control with like the back part of like the last joint of my pinky.
I'd let
It's
everyone
like
know.
bent around.
I can't even press it like that. I would have to move my hand forward.
Yeah, how horrible is your posture? No wonder you like die in ranked. How could you ever be consistent if you have your fucking hand pressing it? That's like insane, no? That's like crazy.
Move my
It's like having a bad hotkey, but like worse.
Do you still thumb shift?
Me? Yeah.
Oh my
What?
god.
Bro,
I'm a thumb shift until I die, bro.
you gotta
That's
fix.
great.
You gotta
Does this
fix.
even work?
I literally can't even comprehend how that. How? What? Is your
like
keyboard
the-
angled like 90 degrees?
No.
Are you-
Thumb shift and your bone in your palm for control.
Yeah. Actually, no. I don't think I use that. I think for control, I also use my thumb.
I mean, using like the bone part in your palm for control makes so much more sense than using your
No.
thumb for shift.
No.
I can't comprehend.
That's horrible.
Bobo
the
Jumbo
palm-
build is crazy.
Oh, hell, man, brother, you gotta fix that.
One thing I realized though is that I have a hard time like holding both control and shift and like. Well, no, I have a hard time clicking one of them if I'm holding the other because I click both of them with like my like pinky finger like nail.
Nails. Oh. Oh, I'm dead. So bad.
Feels good to be a normal person and to press my keys with the finger that rests by them. But you know.
Dude, being
Whatever.
normal is so
I
overrated
wonder if
though.
my, like in general
telling
just
you.
hand is
There's
like
no such
further
thing as
forward
normal.
because like
no,
if I
I'm
just
pretty
lay my
normal.
hand like my finger straight out in the place that I have it, my like long finger is like resting
Middle
like
finger?
square, yeah, middle finger is like centered on the F2 key, like the like fingerprint or whatever. Is that higher up than usual or is that normal? No comments. No.
Dunno.
Wait, I didn't understand the
I used to-
question.
I
Actually,
used to-
Don't listen to me. I have my.
I used to press W with my index finger, but I just learned like to press like hold it normally for pot PvP in Minecraft when I was like 12. But I never like rebinded stuff, so I just like I can press 9 with my thumb. What I used to do.
Like when I learned how to speed bridge, I could never do it with pinky because I was too soy. So I just tried to with shift and like I just got it.
I also feel like it's like with how large is your keyboard versus how large are your hands.
My hands are
too, I think
tiny.
It affects a lot.
Yeah, Osh is like
I
tiny.
My
I can
hand
press
stretches 90%
0.
of my keyboard.
Yeah, like I can press 0 while holding control.
With one
with the same
hand?
Yes.
Yeah, thumb.
Oh,
I can do
easily.
that too.
What the flip? Are you guys monsters? Maybe I have smaller keyboards than I have.
I have 100%.
I have 75%. I'm on my
I have
on my
fucking
60%.
100% like full size like a racer one.
On
Yeah,
my
you might be a
60%, I could
monster.
press backspace and like control.
I can
But it
reach
was like a
9, but I wouldn't be able to press them both at the same time without hitting other keys.
I can press plus, maybe even backspace, and control. Look.
Watch. You guys see the vision?
Yeah, you're crazy.
Yeah, I mean it depends on the keyboard.
You can type the plus symbol with one hand. That's a big skill.
On keyboard though.
I mean, my hands from my height are like kind of small.
Nine, Buddha.
I'm like average height. But I don't know, my hands maybe are bigger. I don't know.
Yeah, you're above average. You're just like 6'2", no?
No, I'm 6 foot.
That's like still above average.
Oh right, I forget that I'm Swedish.
Yeah, in Czechia it's 6 foot, but I think in Sweden it's like 6'1", no?
Wait, in Czechia it's 6 foot?
Yeah. What 8 centimeters. For men.
Oh, that surprises me.
Yeah, we have
That's
tall
actually
people.
Just a quick Google says that in just to make sure I'm not being stupid, Czechia and Czech Republic is the same thing, right?
Oh yeah, they have like 2 different, right? On Wikipedia it's like 2 different.
No, I just Googled like Czechia and it corrected me to Czech and then the result is Czech Republic. I'm assuming that's the same thing because
It's like
in Swedish it's Czechian. So I'm
Yeah,
not sure what like
the lore behind that is we used to be we used to be Czechoslovakia. Then it was Czech
Oh, right.
Republic. And now, like 5 years ago or whatever, they changed Czech Republic to Czechia. But
because according yeah.
beliefs
So according to Wikipedia,
there are 2 different ones. You can look at it.
there's 2 Czech Republic, I think.
Yeah. I don't.
Either way, the tallest of the 2 is at 180.3 centimeters, which is 5'11".
I mean, that's basically 6 foot, no?
Yeah. And Sweden, just go to the bottom of the list because SW. Yeah, we're 181.5, which is 5'11" and a half. So I guess I'm slightly above average here.
Yeah. I mean, it's just Nordic countries.
But also I'm like half a foot shorter than my dad. So like, I don't know.
Low roll.
Yeah.
Low.
Oh my god. I'm the most, I'm the most, I'm the most, I'm the most.
I mean, my parents are like so small. I'm like, I want like a head and a half taller. than, like my dad.
I'm the most.
But like I have like a meaty fingers, I guess they could say. But I think that's just from like doing karate. For like 8 years. Since I was like,
Yeah, I don't know. I think I probably also have a bit bigger than average hands. I'd imagine.
I mean, I might be wrong, but I think like depending on what you do when you're like young, your like fingers like evolve different, right? Like if you start playing the piano, it like
I mean, yeah, to a degree probably.
like I feel.
I mean,
like
I guess
the...
one. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah.
No, I mean you can say.
Yeah, because one sense reference, or whatever, I was thinking of, like, I have the G502, the Logitech mouse, and if I just, like, hold it like usual, I basically can't fit my pinky on it, so, like, it's dragging at the side against, like, the mouse mat.
That's what happens to me too.
Nine.
I mean, maybe it's just genetics, and like, it doesn't matter what you do. I don't know, I'm not sure.
But also, when it comes to fucking like genetic lottery or whatever, not lottery, but just like statistical outlier or whatever, is my fucking shoe size.
Dude.
Okay, now I have to fucking shoe size chart from EU to
Just say that
US.
you.
48 at the size of 13, or at the age of 13. Sorry.
Yeah, I had 45 at 13, so that's kind of big too.
Yeah. I want to see what the US shoe size would be. Uh, 14. I had size 14 when I was 13.
Big ass feet.
Yeah, it's literally like I used to hate shoe shopping, but now it's like a lot better because I just walk into a store, walk up to a person, and I'm like, "Hi, sorry, do you have any shoes in size 14?" And they're like, they leave like 50 minutes back, and they come back like, "Yeah, we have these, and that's about it. Like one pair. I try them, either they fit or I leave. Like it's I don't have to look anymore because there's no point."
Yeah, even
And
for
usually
me,
they
it's
just
like
don't
hard
want
to get like shoes. Yeah, I can't imagine having that.
Yeah, like yeah, it's definitely like a hassle, but
Splingus.
But also like both of my my like mom has like brownish green eyes, and my dad has brown eyes, and I have blue eyes. It's like yeah, I don't know, genetics. Right.
Fumi is so odd.
Now look all over.
yeah, that is supposedly possible, like without being like a mutation or whatever. Because I'm thinking like if both of your parents each have one blue eyes gene, so to speak, there's like a 25% chance ish.
Yeah, I mean you can still like if both of your parents have brown eyes, there's like a
Oh shit.
very low chance you have blue eyes.
Well, yeah, but like basically,
it's
if both of your parents have the blue eye gene, then there's like a 25% chance. So it's basically 25% chance multiplied by the probability that both of your parents have that. But like even if they don't have that, there's still this like less than 1% chance, purely that there's like a mutation or whatever. But the chance they actually inherited the recessive gene from both of them, I think is more likely. So.
Yeah, maybe I'm adopted and they haven't told me yet.
9.
I mean, for the longest time, I thought I was.
Please let me be lucky.
Because I was like tall. I had blue eyes. And then, like,
Hey, it's wild. Like, does any of your grandparents have like are like tall or have blue eyes?
yeah. Then my like mom told me, my grandpa was like 220 centimeters tall or whatever.
Holy.
And he was like a fucking giant.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, like that's really interesting how sometimes like genetics can just fucking like skip a generation.
Bang.
I'm still not like super
Bang.
tall. Like
No.
187. Like that's
Yes.
not super
You're 187. Well, then you're like more than fucking. Oh wait, never mind. We're talking about the average.
Please.
Yeah, my dad's close to 187.
Please.
Yeah,
Oh my
187 is 6 foot 1.6, so closer to 6 foot 2. Yeah, I'm like a little bit over 182.
Dude, I had to bust my ass off for like 5 elo. 12 elo.
Just do the close match, no? The close, what's it called?
Blade.
And it like gives you players that are close to your elo.
No, actually I don't know.
So you don't play people that are like 200 elo below you.
But that's cheating.
No, it's not. It makes
Wanting
your
a fair
games
match
harder.
is cheating.
Yeah.
How is that makes your games harder. How is that cheating?
No, because I deserve to be in gold.
don't know. I still feel like I won the not like the genetic lottery, but like just the lottery by being born in Sweden.
Yeah, I mean that's for sure. I mean, I wouldn't want to be born in like the Middle East.
Or I'm sorry, the U.S.
Yeah, or the US.
Like
I don't want to
actually, I
live
don't
in
know.
the US. Who wants to live in the US? Like, I would just be scared. Like, my kid goes to school and he just gets shot. Like, I would be
I
scared.
mean, that's. Don't get me wrong, it happens, but I don't think it's so bad that living there you have to worry about it all the time. Well, I mean, have to worry about it. It's a bit of a question of definition, but
There's a
I think it's
shooting,
easy
like every day.
in a country of 330 million people. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but I mean, still.
Yeah, but like I don't know. I think it's easy to watch the news and think that there's one around every corner you have to worry about all the time. I don't think it's that. It's obviously a problem, but I don't know. Maybe it is that bad. I just don't. I feel like it's easier to do exaggerate it, I guess. I don't know. I guess I'm just trying not to like stereotype or whatever. But yeah, like if they have one basically every day, and we have one like once every year. We don't, but let's say we had one a year. That would be about the same like level of occurrence out of like a like how you experience it, because we're like 1/3 or no, we're 1/33. Never mind, my math is wrong. It's off. So we're 1/33 the population.
You die. Oh my god, I'm the most. No! That's why I hate doing 2x1 with a dolphin.
Oh yeah, I hate that too.
Like, even if I do the initial setup, the vibes are so low after that, so I just fuck it up. Just because I'm angry that the dolphin exists. I have cancer. Please save me, Xavier, so best.
Yeah, I didn't know you could reset OC maps with the key under escape. I didn't have that key from on my old keyboard. So I don't know. Kinda cool.
What's SK?
Like escape.
Oh, escape. Sorry, I heard SK.
I mean, like in Czech you say SSM.
Yeah, well, maybe where are the piglins?
That's a bit.
I got all of them. What do you mean? You just didn't get like these. It's weird because we're not doing tip work. But and you get all of them here.
Cool, do I
and
jump
here,
off, be honest?
And here.
Yeah.
Why would you jump?
How do you do right triple decaf?
Do you need pets, Osh?
Yeah.
Yeah, you probably know how to do it.
I don't.
Oh my god, the portal almost got destroyed.
Yesterday I've practiced both of them, and I don't know. I think they're pretty much the same. But like, I don't like either of them. I think both of them are like not really
Like this.
that fun.
Wait, where do you break? This.
Okay, you place one more block to the left, and then break that one, and then you need to block the lava behind the block. No, not there.
Where?
Behind the block. You break the
Yeah,
block.
mind that.
And then place one more dirt. No, on top. Like you already like
there?
just redo it. Yeah, like there, and then redo it.
Yeah, change it to the right pick. I was doing TNT housing pack. Dude, these fucking creative ass fucking pigs. See this?
Yeah.
Do you need to block that too?
No.
No.
Some people do it, but I don't think they know what they're doing. Okay, I mean,
Like I'm just getting the same pigs. How did I just get so many more? There's more on the bridge or something. 4. 14. If I did this, would I get them all? Oh, well. Well, I get all 13. I think I just get all of them if you do this, is the thing. Forgot. Yeah, see, you get all of them. It just depends how many spawn on the bridge, I guess. Or is it only 11? Like, do these guys count? Oh, wait. Oh, because I didn't pre-good block. See, if I look on 15 here, I don't get it. It's the same, no? It just depends how many spawn. Like, I only have 3 on the bridge.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's less.
Like I said, you pretty much get you use the same amount of blocks, I think, and you get the same amount of piglets. But I honestly think it's just preference.
I think for exposes it's just easier. It has to be faster, and it's, I think it's less risky too. I don't have a fucking gold block.
Wait, there's 2 bastions. Where do I go?
Oh.
Okay, definitely this one.
Not great.
Sub 4 Bastion lead and no 14 32. Do I play this? I have plenty of pearls and 8, like
I
7.
mean, it's just not good.
Hail 9.
Maybe we'll need to break that fucking thing though. This does seem more consistent though. I think you're right. Like, this feels like they always path pretty easily. I mean, they both probably just suffer from like leaves being terrible. Like if you have leaves, it's just risky no matter what you do.
Yeah. Like with this route, you
You see lower
Can't.
hole if there's like 4 down there?
I mean, at that point, you should probably just go around the back. So, but like,
Why?
I don't know.
You just don't know. When you're
Yeah,
trading, you don't know if
yeah.
they're gonna be here
Yeah.
or there, you know?
You're right.
Crazy how DK is just the best. The goatest route ever.
Who invented DK? I'm gonna give them $1 billion.
Oh, bro.
No way.
Yay. Yes. Someone posted it at least.
Okay, well, you probably saw it. I'm joking.
How many pigs you don't get doing gust routes? It's actually crazy.
Yeah. And it's like almost like the same speed. I mean, it's like 5 seconds slower, like the first trade.
Yeah, and you just have like all of these guys too. And there's more. I think there's like 4 pigs on the bridge. And these guys get stuck. It's crazy. Okay, this is bus. Maybe I'll do right side DK. Just felt so awkward when I learned it the first time. It felt really weird. But it's fine. Good.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do some more testing later.
Research.
Yes. With tick warp and everything. Maybe see if you can optimize it somehow.
It is nice for getting routes that just have a lot of blocks used, because it's such a meta to have blocks. It's cool you can use them in the Bastion, because, you know, once you're in the Bastion you don't need them anymore. You already have infinite soul sand and gravel.
So I practiced left triple into lantern chest in middle, and that route is actually insane. Like into gap. Like you get so many piglins, like you always get like 15 piglins.
Is it worth the gold though? Or the time to get the gold?
The problem with grabbing the gold was if you go, like if you're at the triple chest and you go to the left and drop down, the piglins will always fall, like half of them would fall down. Like to the left. Because the pathfinding is just so scuffed.
Yeah.
But like,
Do this.
I guess it depends on the terrain. Right here I made a video.
Weapon. Weapon with them. What happened?
Like this is without grabbing the gold from the triple. Like you can definitely grab the gold, but it's kind of awkward.
Like, oh, like, why? Why? I don't get it. How does this keep happening to me? It's just not even fun anymore. Oh, I just lost 25. Japunk. Honestly, I think I need backseating to save me. I don't think anything else can save me. Dude, what the heck? This guy just said come in the chat. That's freaking inappropriate. Dude, really? Like, how do you see that?
Four Sigmar.
Can I get a 4 Sigmar, please? I really need that, actually. Thanks. Oh, wow.
Pretty Gus.
I'm innocent! No!
Okay. But also, you're doing bridge routes earlier. There's one bridge route that I do relatively rarely, but if it's like really open terrain, there's like a special variant where like the hole is on the main bridge part of the bridge, so to speak, and you can just get pigs to drop down. And I've gotten like 15 pigs on that in actual runs.
Pivot?
Sorry?
You mean pivot route? Where you like go up top and aggro and then you hover over the hole up top? That's pretty good.
No, not quite. For starters, I don't know names of routes at all. Like you talk about like DK route, and I think you went in my chat earlier and said like you should do DK route, and I'm like, yeah, cool. What the fuck is that?
Learn it, bro. Donkey Kong
What
route,
is it?
Duke
You
video.
don't
It's
know
left triple.
DK?
He doesn't
I
play
don't know
ranked, bro.
names. I don't know
Isn't it?
names of routes.
The one that everyone does in bridge.
Left
Left
triple.
triple. Like where you use a lot of blocks to connect
All
like
the
the
pigs.
entire bridge. Yeah. So you get like
I don't
20
think he
pigs.
knows it, because he did, I watched him do, what's it called, route? Like, Gus route.
Yeah, you gotta hop on Bastion practice, man.
Being a DK to there was the worst
Learn all
mistake
the
of my
new
life.
learn all the new routes.
Yeah. There's some real juice out there. DK's nice. Getting the extra backup on treasure is really, really good. I think that's one of my favorite things that people started doing. It feels so, it's so fast and it's just so many more trades. I hate, DK, or not DK, but it's the bridge one. That was pretty good too, if you want to be safer.
Yeah, I
X
found
route.
a video where I do the route. I'll send it to you, and you maybe you know what route it is. I just don't know names and shit.
Roasted.
It's a friend of mine. You can just skip to the route part.
Can I not die, please? Please? Can you promise?
Hey, you did this on a double triple?
Yeah, because if it's open enough to do
Oh,
it,
it's
I feel
right
like it's
triple.
just like the best one. Well, the best one out of what I know, at least.
I'll watch.
I don't know what I'm looking for here, but whatever.
Oh no, I hate this. This is what's this fucking route called? I hate this so much though.
Wow.
I've done this before.
But like, compared to right triple DK and like chest proxy is just bad. I mean, it's fine. You get the pigs.
I mean,
but
you
so
can
would,
like check
right DK.
both sides, and by the time you're like they're done trading, you're back.
Yeah, no, I like this route. I like this route.
You would do this over
Yeah.
right triple DK?
But no,
No way.
That's what I was gonna say. Like,
It's good.
if
Like, you get
you-
pigs.
yeah, like this is nice, but the right triple DK it's just better.
Same thing, but you're trading in a better spot, and you probably start trading quicker because they don't have to run as far.
Yeah.
Can you show me that route?
Yeah, watch my stream.
Yeah.
I basically just learned it too, and then I'll show you DK too. Here, we can do a teaching thing. I'll show you the meta routes because these are really huge for bridge. Like DK is like maybe the most important route that's come out last year. Like I think by far. I need to fix my hotbar though because it's fucking scuffed. There's a lot of different variations of DK. You can kind of just find out what you like the most. Most really. The only downside for me is that like killing these guys can sometimes be kind of cancerous. Like if you can't get the lava in a good spot, then they'll kill their pigs.
And you could also just trap them.
Yeah.
Do you know the strat?
Yeah, the route that I just showed you, there's a like in the middle of it. If there's hogs, you can just stand in a specific spot for 1 or 2 seconds, and they walk into a spot where they like can't get away from basically.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's pretty good. If you have 2 hoglins and they're like close, then it's probably better to just trap
I
them.
want to see. Yeah, aggro there for all those pigs. Aggro here for the bridge pigs. And then I like to trade here. Some people have different trading holes. Horrible. It's really easy to dig even when a pig jumps in.
Holy shit!
But yeah, this is, and I haven't gotten like this pig or like the below pigs, and there's more coming. You get like 17 pigs usually. It's crazy. Yeah, 17. And the trade start isn't that slow either. Especially if you don't have to worry about like a lot of times you don't have hoglins, and then so fast. More? Cha. More. Like, dude, how many is that? 16 pigs. That's so crazy. Like they'll fucking melt through the trades so quick. Yeah, so that's DK. You basically just you go here, you go up here and there, and then make a little L shape, and then you connect to this. You block here so they can get down and get stuck. Some people do like this. Some people do this. I do this and then block that just so they don't fall. Technically, you only need to mine these 3 because they can get up anyways. I like to mine that just because it's like a little easier though. Break. Come down here. Break. Go here. And then some people, they do this and they trade there. Some people do this. And some people still like to do this. Because there's like different pathing that happens.
Use when I do regular. But is this one done regardless of ramparts, or is it only if it's right triple? Or left triple,
If there's left triple, even if you have right, that's like basically the fastest, like one of the fastest routes. Where do you stand actually? Can you show me? Jason?
What?
Where do you stand to get the pig stuck?
To the right of the lava. Yeah, forward.
Like here?
You can do it here, and then they go drop down and get stuck.
They can't
Oh
go
yeah,
here.
basically you want them to pathfind into that little pit there, and then they just get stuck. It's the same thing with the route I showed. Like you just want to like shift over a block, so that their pathfinding basically wants to go down.
Alright,
There's
Godings.
like a trick. Sorry, yeah.
Here's very quick. I'll show you the one I
So
just
maybe
learned. Right
don't
DK.
do it like this. You wanna remove the blocks. You wanna place one to the right, on top, to the right, yeah, and then go up, and then 2 to the left.
What do you mean?
Like no, below you, 2 stack up, yeah, and then you wanna do it like this.
Makes sense. You don't have to place on the edge.
Yeah, this is a little bit more
And then this.
linear.
So basically,
that.
Yeah,
the
like
meta
this.
has just kind of figured out that on a bridge, the best routes are the ones where you get a shit ton of pigs. Like they prioritize getting
Makes
pigs
sense.
over like starting
But
to
then you
trade
get to
quick.
trade all the gold. You get all the gold and you trade all of it really fast.
Yeah. Oh, you get all of the gold from the chalice?
I mean, not, you don't have to, but yeah, you get a lot of it.
I
A lot
think
of times you'll have
now,
TNT.
yeah, I think nowadays people are probably just gonna grab the entire chalice.
Oh
Yeah,
no!
that's good. Depends how you want to play. But yeah, it's fast. I like it. Just get all the pigs on the thing.
Yeah, like again, 16 pigs.
Yeah.
It's like you're gonna be trading the entire chalice in like 1 minute and like 10 seconds. But like from trading start, it's I don't know, it's like about like 40 seconds maybe.
Nope.
Yeah.
Let me look.
Yeah, also like the Hogwin route, like a pathfinding thing, where you like basically you shift over an edge and it just tries to get to the lowest accessible point to it. That trick can be used, like that's a really interesting trick, just like shifting over an edge, and things
wait.
that are trying to get to you will just go low. Like there's a trick on stables
There's a lot of trading
where
holes for that, Joe.
on either left or right side a rampart, if you want to like access the chest, but there's a piglin like over the edge mad at you, you can just like mine one block down where it's standing and then shift over the edge, and it's gonna go into that one hole, and you can just block over its head.
Did you get any juice today, Pap?
Where did I lose them? Oh, oops.
Yay.
Yeah, it's like
Oh,
40 to
wait.
50 seconds from trade start to trade the entire chalice.
You know this trick? Greetings, look. Called Marin Block. Wait, no, is that even it? Or is it this?
No. Yeah, it's that one.
Okay. When they're stuck like that, you place it there, and then they won't try and jump across. They'll just go up first, because this is empty.
Oh.
Do you have to do anything
here-
else?
Well, yeah, you have to... Wait, do you? I didn't think you needed to
I
unless
don't
there's
know.
netherrack. There's just if there's netherrack, you have to break it, right?
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
then
I
on
think
here, do you know this pathing trick to get these pigs?
I
You
think
place
I
block?
just saw you do it, where you place two blocks
this.
here. Yeah, those last two, you
It's
place
so
those so
good.
it don't get stuck on the edge when you're throwing gold.
Oh my
I just saw you do
god.
that, and I'm like, wait.
So good. It's really look. They have no issues at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there any other routes that are like new that you wouldn't know?
I just got my top plane also. And
Nice.
I'm top 800 in Czechia.
Congratulations.
Do you know TNT housing? Greetings.
I don't know any TNT route other than Chalice.
All right, tap the fuck in.
This route is pretty good.
It's fun. It's really fun. I think. So let's do like this. It's gonna have fucking lava active. Hold on. Okay. Ow.
Oh yeah, you did just over half your health.
Almost I should put armor on so these guys don't murder you.
Yeah.
Well, I did not pick block in time. But you do. Okay. Let me do it again, but not throw.
Why did you have to pick block? You still had dirt.
You need hard blocks.
Oh.
What's the? But you can just like pick block this every time is the thing. I just didn't.
Yeah, I always do that. I always pick block one of mine through here.
You do that. You place here. You need like a pressure plate because you don't want to make the pigs mad at you, or else you won't get shit.
What?
And you go here, here, here. You have all the
Dude,
gold.
that's insane. Every single block is so like fucking calculatedly placed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Only
this
if you
route
need to
is
be hard.
Really nice.
Only like the two above you need to be hard, basically. But yeah. Just give them that and whatever. I don't know why I have no pigs. Did I kill them all? Where are they? I need to practice this though, because I haven't really done it much. It's like such a...
Rainix practices this
Is
like
this
every
better
day for
than
like 2
normal,
hours.
or do you more just do this if you don't have an iron pick?
Yeah, if you don't have iron pick. Some people are like, oh yeah, this is faster, but I don't think you can never really justify
How
it.
much slower is it? 'Cause if it's only like 1 or 2 seconds, I'd probably do it regardless, just because it's funny.
I mean, when do you have more than 14 T?
when you're
Because
like,
like you wanna save all the TNT for the spawner. It's like you would
Oh,
you
yeah,
would
that's
have
true.
to have like 5 TNT.
I know Papler did
For
it
it to,
in like one of his runs. I don't know if it was his PB or not, but it was like
12 pigs that time. Yeah.
it was like one of his sub 9s, I think. He did that when he didn't have an iron pick, even though he had enough iron to craft it, because it was just faster.
Well, it's just faster than crafting it for sure is the thing. And if you have a lot to overlap like crafting picks, then this is nice.
Yeah.
The big thing is like when you do housing, the gold mine is overlapped, and this is just like a slower grade start. So it's not like just like juice. But yeah, like, I'm out 110 with the gold pick. It's crazy. Crazy route.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Yeah, there's like a lot of routes I could learn.
I would at least learn DK, and right, DK is good too, but DK is really important.
Wait, I got a
in
sub
this
10! Oh my gosh.
Day and age. But I think most people are coming to the consensus that just trading all the gold in the Bastion as fast as you can is just the best, because then you can play the end game as fast as possible. You're gonna get 0, and you get a lot of pearls, and you have a higher chance of 20. So most of it,
Also,
most of the routes
is
are
there a
good.
reason why it's called DK?
Dugal chose it. He just named it Donkey Kong route.
It kind of makes sense though, because like in the
Oh.
Donkey Kong game, there's like ladders and like slopes and shit that you like climb up, right? Kind of makes sense.
I mean, yeah, I guess the dirt contraption looks like Donkey Kong, maybe. Maybe that's why he did it.
Dude, it reminds me of that one game on the Wii U on Nintendo Land. That game is so good. It's like the Donkey Kong one.
Wii U is crazy.
Bro, I was like the one of 7 Wii U owners. I'm allowed to reminisce about it. Chilling there.
What is that movie saying? Do not say what the stigma.
Now, what the stem?
Only I can say that.
The stem.
Yeah, greetings. We even started doing grabbing the back from housing. Just leaving on manhunt.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. The one people were kind of unsure about was doing triple into gap route. It was like.
I think triple into gap is only worth it if you have the layout I just showed you.
Yeah.
I've tested like most of them, and that one is the only one that's like still like really fast. All the other ones are slower, and you don't get as many piglins. Like with that layout, I consistently got like 15 piglins every time.
Pretty juiced. You're even doing like 34 pings.
What chat is that? That's insane. Oh, and IQ definitely.
Yeah, I get sniped by FMomi.
Is that actually the lowest rank? That might be 3409. I don't even know that many people played this season.
I haven't you fail a portal and then you're like, why am I failing it? And then your hotbar's just wrong. That's like the worst feeling ever. Like, no wonder I'm failing it. I'm trying to place a block with air. Oh man.
You're forgetting to offend your bucket. It's a classic.
Yeah. I don't
yeah,
have too much of a
that's
problem with that because I do it like literally right before. I do it as I swim down. I don't like do it early or anything.
Yeah, same for me.
You're kidding me. Like, why am I so unlucky? I got a creeper in my temple. Maybe can you tell Fumi to pause in chat, please? To wait 10 seconds. I got a creeper in my temple.
He's watching your stream probably. Say that.
Please.
Say sea change. Contra mode.
It's fine. So where's the gravel?
Should have freaking known, dude. I freaking saw it. The freaking most.
You're not the most.
The most.
You are not the most.
I am. I admit it.
You're literally not, bro.
Swagus!
I'm sorry.
As someone. I go and as you joined, call.
I talk.
Freak bounce.
Oh wow, that bounce. Oh. Okay.
Swangus! Swangus science!
Science fungus.
Science freak.
That's what they called me in. That's what they call me.
Yeah.
They call me that.
Does anyone have any words of wisdom and or encouragement?
I kind of need that right now.
Same.
No.
So I'll jump.
Get it twisted. Well, when?
The pizza dolphin.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
That's all you need. That's all you need. Oh my god.
Dude, I'm already
Great
rejuiced
work,
just
great.
thinking about Pizza Dolphin, bro. Being honest.
If I get nervous during the scary meeting, I'll think of Pizza Dolphin, and then I'll be confident.
Rowdy, why do you have meetings late at night? I thought people at your company work this at night. Or
Everyone-
in Europe.
Everyone came to my city, and we're gonna meet we have a
Whoa.
moored meeting.
Scary.
Yeah.
It's really scary. Got it.
Youch.
Your
Oh my
aura
God.
will carry you.
True. True.
Oh, it'll be cool. It'll be fun. Like maybe, possible.
Is this? 9, Buddha!
Imbra.